Hey y'all, welcome back to Mood Gossip. We hope you're ready for some really intense drama right now, because if you thought the whole Austin McBroom social gloves drama was over, then you might want to think again. Bryce Hall just came out with the shocking revelation that I can't say, and we did not see this coming. And more tea has been spilled about just how bad things really are, and it even involves an NBA superstar. But before we get into this spicy drama, make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with all the drama we have for you. Now, no one likes getting scammed, and no one enjoys getting conned out of a payday that they worked hard for. That is why we understand how bad Bryce Hall might be feeling right now. With more than 4 months gone since Social Gloves, the popular TikTok versus YouTube boxing event, Bryce Hall still hasn't gotten paid, and he revealed this on the Aiden Live show with Aiden Ross. Bryce was promised $5 million. He said that he hadn't gotten paid a dime from that money, and that he was waiting for Austin McBroom to get in touch.
Wait.
So have you gotten paid yet?
No, I have not gotten paid. So, yo, Austin, hit me up, please.
Oh, Austin
Give me
got
that
paid?
money. No, well, it's like Social Gloves. Yeah, he owned the company that threw the butt.
Now that is most likely not going to happen because Austin McBroom is in so much hot tea that we can feel the heat from here. Social Gloves might have happened on the 12th of June, but he's still dealing with all of the drama from that event. The truth is, Bryce Hall and everyone else he is owing money should just get on with their lives and forget the cash because they are definitely not getting paid. This is the reason why. First of all, Bryce Hall is not the only fighter that Austin is owing money. He is also owing the investors. Secondly, those investors and the fighters, including Bryce, are suing McBroom. The man is dealing with lawsuits from every turn. The rumors right now are he is so broke that he cannot even afford to pay off the $15 million mortgage on his home. But that is even the least of his problems because the main investor of the Social Gloves event is someone he shouldn't have even tried to mess with. We are talking about someone so powerful and so influential that we are wondering what in the name of the seven heavens was going through McBroom's head when he approached him. The main investor is NBA superstar James Harden, and he invested $2 million worth of his own money into Social Gloves. Right now, he is one of the many people suing Austin McBroom. The next on the list of scammed, pissed off, and ready to sue is Social Gloves' streaming and marketing partner LiveX Live, and they are suing Austin McBroom for $100 million for defamation, breach of contract, fraud, along with some other ugly charges. If you want to know why LiveX Live is suing Austin McBroom, well, it goes like this. There is currently drama about who actually owns Social Glove.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yes, you heard right. There is no way now to legally tell who owns the event, and that is one of the reasons why no one has gotten paid yet. Also, LiveX Live has been accusing Austin of deceiving the fighters and cooking the books in such a way that the fighters thought he owned the event while the investors felt like they owned the event. Sheesh! I know Austin was sneaky, but this really takes the tea. The CEO of LiveX Live, Robert Ellen, spilled the tea in detail on the Tom Word show, and the revelations are shocking.
They've refused to. Social Gloves, Austin has refused to share what they believe is the waterfall, right? So nobody can even try to figure out, who would be owed first, who would be owed second. We've tried everything under the sun.
Right now, LiveX Live is not paying anybody anything until they can decide who is getting paid first. And if you are like us and you're wondering why they can't figure out something as simple as that, then this is what Ellen also had to say. We can't get the contracts for the life of us. They refuse to share what they believe to be the waterfall. Nobody can even try to figure out who would be owed first and who would be owed second. So let me get this right. Austin refused to give Ellen and LiveX Live the contracts of the show, and that is what is slowing down payments? That sounds like a jail-worthy offense if you ask me. Ellen also confirmed that the only two investors for the Social Gloves event were James Harden and LiveX Live.
Listen, there was only one investor really, right? Which was James Harden.
Okay.
Right? And James invested in what we were told is a senior position. So he really only had to generate, and he would get paid out off the first dollars of revenue.
It get worse because the truth is that Social Gloves event didn't even make enough money to pay all of the fighters and all of the investors. McBroom had been going around telling everyone that the event was going to generate between $200 million and $500 million, but the event only sold 136,000 subscriptions for packages starting at $49.99 with a cap of $89.99. Now, I might not be good at math, but even if everyone that got a subscription bought it for $90, all the money that would have been made would have been $12,240,000. That is not even up to 10% of $200 million. Austin, you con artist. How are you going to get out of this mess? Now, most of the fighters, Bryce Taylor and everyone from the TikTok side of things, didn't even know that the sales were less than when he reported. Ellen said that McBroom kept telling Bryce Hall and Taylor that he didn't know any of the numbers, but that was a lie because he was getting numbers every day. And as it got closer to the fight, he was getting it every hour. And on the last couple of days, he was getting it every 15 minutes. Oh boy. Now the last question that needs some answering is, why did a fight between some of the most popular social media creators in the world not generate enough sales to even reach the average followership of the creators themselves? Well, you guessed it again. McBroom was the reason. According to Ellen,
Austin was so arrogant, right, and so egotistical about this that he refused to put it on cable and satellite. Right now, this is the ultimate, stupid pill in life, which is 98% of every ticket in pay-per-view in the history of pay-per-view, right, that has been sold was sold over cable and satellite.
Now, believe it or not, while creators like Bryce Hall, Taylor, and other TikTokers complain that they haven't gotten paid, it seems the sneaky Mr. Austin actually paid the YouTubers that took part in the fight. Ellen said, "There's not a single YouTuber that's complaining. So if none of the YouTubers are complaining, but every single TikToker wasn't paid, what does that tell you?" It tells me that Deji and Ananson Gibb were paid before the fight. It also tells me why Deji hasn't said anything about payments. Deji is not the kind of creator that keeps quiet when he feels cheated. He speaks up, always. Ellen also said that if the lawsuits end in bankruptcy, then the YouTubers would be forced to return the money so that the investors could get paid back. Ouch. So how does all of this end? Now you would think with all the amount of drama on the table and all of the spilled tea, Ellen would no longer want to work with or speak to Austin, but that's not the case. He's saying it is still flexible and all Austin has to do is grow up and fake the L and sort things out, whatever that means. If you ask my opinion about all of this drama, I tell you that Social Gloves wasn't a bad idea. I feel it could have been successful, but Austin McBroom just had to be arrogant, ignorant, and shady. Things messed up because he couldn't get his head out of his ass. He's the reason why the event failed and why the TikTokers haven't been paid. But what do you think? Should McBroom have listened to Ellen, and would that have saved him from all of this mess? What do you think Bryce should do in this situation? What would you do? What about the whole paying YouTubers before the match and not paying TikTokers at all? Do you think McBroom could end up in jail if things get really bad?
I'm gonna see you guys soon. Daddy just has to leave early so he can be out there, okay?
Does he deserve to? Let us know in the comment section below. And with that, we're done with this insane tea session. But wait, you know there will always be another drama and another tea to spill. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to keep yourself updated with all the drama that's about to go down. We'll see you next time with some more piping hot tea. Until then,